I had come from a pretty troubled childhood. Ended up getting into painkillers from an accident that I was in as a teenager, and it started a 16-year addiction to painkillers. And when I relapsed, I ended up going to hard drugs, meth, crack, heroin, anything basically, which led to me eventually going to prison for a year. Got out of prison and had nothing to my name, only the clothes that they issued me upon being released from prison. And so I got intoxicated. I thought, what was the point? I'm broken, I have nothing to my name, I'm homeless, jobless. And I ended up walking around for 4 days without food or water in the July heat back in 2016. And I finally collapsed at the front doors of a church. And it was the church who brought me here and just told me to stay the night, but I ended up doing the whole program. So I currently work at the Phoenix Rescue Mission. After I completed their program in January of this year, I was able to get hired on as a staff member. And I'm a case manager assistant right now. That's where I do the intakes. I'm the first point of contact if you're trying to get into the mission. Now have my own home, a license, a driver's license, I didn't have that for, a bank account, a car, a fiance, a career. And I got all those by just showing up here every day and doing his work. And I almost forgot, and a brand new smile coming too. So God's been blessing my journey, and all I had to do was just keep showing up here to the Phoenix Rescue Mission and do his work. When I found out I got accepted for Smiles Beyond Bars, I realized that the last part of me that reminded me of my old life was about to be changed, and I could just move forward. You go years with bad teeth and you stop smiling how you used to. You stop laughing, you cover your mouth, you watch how you chew, you can't eat certain foods. So just to know that the last part of me that needed to move forward was finally going to have the opportunity to do that. The current condition of my teeth is very bad. I have teeth missing in the front, lots of teeth missing in the back, top and bottom molars, so I can't chew properly, I can't eat certain foods. Obviously they're brown, just due to all the, the drugs and stuff. So they're in pretty bad shape. The teeth that I do have all have cavities, so they're on their way out also. So yeah, not that good. They're not in that good a shape. For now, yes, for now. A new smile affects everything. Your confidence, how you talk, how you speak, how you smile, how you laugh, how you interact with people, what you eat, what you can and can't eat. I was really worried about it. I thought I'd never be able to find anyone until I had new teeth. And God introduced me to this amazing woman who loves me just the way I am. So her support and her kindness, just to be able to smile. She always says to me, I can't wait to see you smile, because I always do a little half smile, just like I'm doing right now. So I'm excited for my fiance to see him, because she'll be able to actually see me what I look like smiling without being conscious of who's looking or worried, The feeling and look of these teeth, I still can't get over. The ability to smile in the mirror and be confident of what you're seeing in the mirror has been a dramatic change in my life. Obviously, there's a huge difference. Physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, everything. Yeah, it's amazing. They look and feel great.
I didn't know Tyler before I met him as first-time recipient, but this young man is going to do great things, and he's going to be a great witness to others about his background, but also where he's going now, and he's going to be that light that we all hope is out there for other people that have been where he's been.
One of the biggest parts of going through this procedure and this process and this life-changing experience is how to pay that forward. Obviously, financially, this is something I would have never been able to do on my own. And so one of the first steps I would take as far as paying it forward is, of course, when I can, donating to this cause. It has given me a brand new life, so I hope to be a supporter for as long as possible.
Now when we're able to provide smiles back and give them that confidence and give them that clean, healthy appearance, it's going to affect everything from their self-confidence, but then also their ability to be productive members of society. So I think it's a huge positivity, and then it's going to have a ripple effect throughout the community.
When we've delivered these cases to the patients, and we get all done, the surgery's done, the temporary's done, we deliver the final restoration at the end of the process. We've really gotten to know these patients pretty well. And it's very rewarding for us to see how far they've come. And they themselves, how they have started giving back and paying it forward.
Because it keeps this going. And what we're doing is truly changing lives. None of our people have ever gone back to prison. They all have jobs. They all are citizens that are paying taxes. We're not paying for them to be in a prison. We are all, as well as they, paying it forward. And we ask you to become part of that team that helps us pay it forward.
And if we are able to ask other doctors to join, and if in fact they do join, I think that together we can make a larger impact in our society, our city, our state, and we all have a little bit of time that we can donate. So I think that if we all give a little bit, that together we can make a huge difference.
It's a good reminder of, number one, how blessed we are, but number two, that our time and our talents are not for us. They're meant to give back. They're meant to help. That's our calling.
It takes a village to really do this for one person, but then for all the people that we do. It can't be the same doctors. It can't be the same labs all the time.
The more people that can participate, whether it's our laboratory colleagues or surgeons and restorative doctors, periodontists, there's a huge need in our community, and it is very rewarding for your staff and for yourself. And the more help that we can get in restoring these patients and treating these patients, I think you'll find it's as rewarding for you as it has been for us. And we're better people for it in the end, and our community is better for it.
And it's allowed me to meet some people I wouldn't have met that we can help, and I think it's impacted our entire staff and practice in a way where we feel like we get as much or more out of helping than we give.
We get thanked all the time for helping these recipients, and what they don't realize is you gain so much more from volunteering than the little bit of time and effort that you're giving. I mean, it's such a drop in the bucket as far as our time goes, but it's some of the most rewarding work and the most rewarding dentistry I do is doing it for people who truly need, truly can't afford, and yet truly value and appreciate what we're doing.
It's such a wonderful thing to be able to see a person totally transform, and you get to see and feel that wonderful feeling of giving.
Going through this process has potentially could have saved my life. Obviously, it's given me a second chance at life, one where I can be more confident and be myself and just be able to enjoy life and all the little moments it brings.